Armored personnel carriers are a vital part of any military, so a lot of effort goes into their advancement all over the world. With all that design and engineering, it's difficult to choose the best. We've gathered the vehicles with the best firepower, capacity, mobility, and protection, all essential elements of a great armored personnel carrier. Have a look at the very best. Boomerang. The Boomerang was first revealed at the 2015 Moscow Victory Day Parade. This highly effective Russian APC unusually resembles Western-wheeled armored vehicles, and it boasts improvements to previous design flaws like rear-mounted engines, side exits, and cramped crew compartments. It can accommodate 3 crews and 9 troops and is really impressively safe, believed to have a maximum all-around protection against 14.5mm armor-piercing rounds with add-on armor. To add to its protective capacity, it sports a V-shaped hull which is designed to help it survive mine blasts. Of course, protection needs to be backed up with firepower, and that definitely hasn't been neglected on the Boomerang. Its remotely controlled turret is fitted with multiple lethal weapons, including a 30mm cannon, coaxial 7.62mm machine gun, and 4 launchers with Cornet M anti-tank guided missiles, while another version of this amazing vehicle is fitted with a single 12.7mm machine gun. On top of all that, it has one more excellent feature. It is fully amphibious and propelled by 2 water jets when traveling on water. This is definitely the kind of vehicle you would want on your side. LAV 6.0. General Dynamics Land Systems were tasked with upgrading Canadian Army LAV-3 vehicles, and they went all out. Using the LAV-3 Kodiak as a starting point, they developed the LAV 6.0, one of the most protected APCs in the entire world. It sports the ceramic add-on armor of the old LAV-3s, with an apparent maximum all-around protection against 14.5mm armor-piercing rounds, and an ability to withstand hits from 30mm cannons to the front arc. That's not where it ends though. It boasts energy-absorbing seats for all crew and troops. It can be fitted with cage armor for protection against anti-tank rockets and missiles, and it is designed with a double V-shaped hull for improved protection against landmines and improvised explosive devices. And despite its excellent protective capabilities, it hasn't skimped on the firepower. It is armed with an M242 Bushmaster 25mm chain gun, a coaxial 7.62mm machine gun, and another 5.56mm machine gun, and can be fitted with other weapons too. It also features an integrated target detection, recognition, and identification system. It automatically corrects for target range and crossing speed, has extended ranges for thermal and intensification sights, and has a new battlefield management system. That's a highly impressive list of features by any standard. M1296 Dragoon. The M1296 Dragoon is actually an upgraded version of the M1126 Striker, although it is significantly more lethal than its predecessor. While not as protective as a true infantry fighting vehicle, it's still more protected than many other armored personnel carriers. Aside from being able to withstand 14.5mm armor-piercing rounds, landmines and improvised explosive devices, and a capability of being fitted with slat armor for protection against anti-tank rockets and missiles, it has had an explosive reactive armor kit designed for it as well. It has pretty impressive firepower to back that up. Aside from the coaxial 7.62mm machine gun, its unmanned turret is fitted with a 30mm cannon, giving it an effective firing range of about 9,800 feet, plus an ability to fire airburst rounds which explode in the air above targets, which is a highly efficient method of hitting hidden targets. It works intelligently with a battlefield information management system that links it with other similar vehicles and command posts, and displays information from friendly vehicles, putting it a step ahead. BTR-82A. The BTR-82A is an upgrade on the BTR-80 vehicles which were used during the Afghan-Soviet War. These new models have vastly improved protection compared to their predecessors, sporting a reinforced, multi-layer floor and spall liners inside its armor which protects its crew against mines and improvised explosive devices. This 8x8 APC also has a genuinely impressive range of about 373 miles, and is kitted out with some great weapons, like a 30mm 2A72 dual-feed cannon and a 7.62mm PKTM machine gun before any add-ons. And as if all that didn't make it formidable enough, it can also reach speeds of 62 miles per hour and is fully amphibious. It was developed by the Military Industrial Company of Russia, so everyone probably wants to stay on their good side with these kinds of vehicles to back them up. Panzer II. Yet another upgrade on an already great APC, the Panzer II 8x8 improves on the Panzer I 6x6 and was developed by Austrian company General Dynamics European Land Systems Steyr. This fantastic APC can carry 14 troops, including crew, and is built with reinforced steel armor, which is already considerably resistant to armor-piercing rounds even before the add-on 14.5mm armor-piercing missile-resistant armor is fitted. It can even offer protection from ballistic threats, mines, IEDs, and rocket-propelled grenades with modular, scalable armored solutions. And it does have the firepower to back up its excellent protective capabilities. Its turret is fitted with a Mauser 30mm Mk32 cannon, and it can also be equipped with other weapons such as the ATK Mk44 30mm cannon that can be found on the Panzers owned by the Czech army. It also has secondary armament, including a 7.62mm machine gun and 76mm smoke grenade launchers. It's not hard to see why this vehicle is so sought after. TRex. One of the most advanced APCs around is the TRex, built by ST Kinetics for Singapore. It has excellent protection, with both active and passive armor suites, all-around protection against 14.5mm armor-piercing rounds, and a double V-shaped hull for protection against mines and IEDs, which it can be even further protected against. In fact, it's so safe it can keep moving after a 12kg TNT explosion under the hull. That's certainly not where its advanced features end though. It boasts a twin-weapon remote control weapon system, a 40mm automatic grenade launcher, a coaxial 7.62mm machine gun, and can be alternatively fitted with a 12.7mm machine gun. Its mobility is also exceptional, and not just because of its 400 horsepower engine. It is also fully amphibious and features advanced independent suspension system that allows for automated inflation and deflation of tires to improve mobility on different terrains. All those features combine to make this a very advanced APC. Arma. The Turkish Arma 8x8 APC, which made its debut in 2013, has held a strong position among the best armored vehicles. Its protective capacity comes from its monocoque, high-hardness steel hull which protects the 10 troops inside from mines, improvised explosive devices, rocket-propelled grenades, explosively formed projectiles, and kinetic energy penetrators, making it one of the safest APCs around. Aside from its safety, its other draw is that it has a modular functionality which allows it to be configured for a variety of different mission configurations. That means that this APC version can be fitted with a variety of different weapons depending on what you need it for. It can feature a remote weapon station with a 7.62mm or 12.7mm machine gun, or they could opt for an open cupola with a 20mm cannon. Or you could mount a 30mm gun on a Mizrak 30 medium caliber remotely controlled turret. It is also amphibious, adding to its ability to take on any challenge. Boxer. The Boxer is another modular vehicle, brilliantly engineered jointly by Germany and the Netherlands to truly make use of its modularity. It has interchangeable, snap-in modules which allow the chassis to be charged within an hour to serve a new purpose, changing between infantry carrier, supply carrier, ambulance, command vehicle, and more. Each mission module features its own purpose-designed primary safety shell with special ceramic mix armor. It features a triple hull floor, shaped for protection against anti-tank mines and all-around protection against 12.7mm fire, although it is claimed that the front armor can withstand 30mm rounds. Even more impressively, damaged armor slabs can be removed and replaced so easily that it's possible to do this in field condition. It also boasts low radar and acoustic signals, so it is very hard to detect in comparison to other APCs. However, this vehicle is more renowned for its protective capacity than its firepower, with standard models featuring only a remotely controlled 12.7mm machine gun or 40mm automatic grenade launcher, but due to its true exploitation of its modular capacity, it is still definitely one of the very best in the world. Piranha 5. The Piranha 5 is the most effectively protected of the MOAG Piranhas. This model can be fitted with an active protection system, but even without that, its steel armor hull and integrated add-on composite modular armor offers maximum all-around protection against 25mm armor-piercing rounds, and its V-shaped hull effectively guards against improvised explosive devices and landmines. It is so well protected, in fact, that it can withstand a 10kg anti-tank mine blast under any one of its wheels. This impressive protective capacity is backed up by equally impressive firepower. In fact, a particularly well-armed Piranha 5 could actually be considered a wheeled infantry fighting vehicle. In its APC form, it always features either a 12.7mm heavy machine gun or 40mm automatic grenade launcher, but can be fitted with significantly heavier armament which seriously boosts its firepower. In addition, it also has a 580 horsepower engine and height-adjustable, semi-active, hydro-pneumatic suspension, which gives it exceptional off-road mobility, so it can take on just about any mission. Patria AMV XP. The Patria AMV was already considered one of the best in the world, so the new and improved version, the Patria AMV XP, really does deserve to be celebrated. The XP in its name stands for Extra Payload, Protection, and Performance, and that's not just bravado. It's not only exceptionally well protected, it also outperforms several older infantry fighting vehicles. It features all-around protection against 14.5mm armor-piercing rounds, while the front arc can withstand even 30mm armor-piercing rounds. Its protection against landmines is also very impressive, with an ability to withstand a 10kg TNT blast anywhere underneath the hull or under any of its wheels. It even comes with a nuclear, biological, and chemical protection system as standard. If that wasn't impressive enough, the up-armored version can even offer protection against RPG-7 rockets. As we mentioned, it has enough firepower to compete with many IFVs. The basic APC features a remotely controlled weapon station with a 12.7mm machine gun, but the Slovak version of this APC features a more impressive remotely controlled turret with a 30mm cannon, 7.62mm coaxial machine gun, and 2 anti-tank guided missile launchers, but even the more basic version can be fitted with various weapon systems. Without extra armor, it functions amphibiously with rear-mounted water jet propulsion, and on land it boasts a very impressive 603 horsepower turbocharged diesel engine. This amazing APC is really built to take on any challenge and clearly deserves top spot on any list of the very best. Those are our top picks for the very best APCs. Did we leave out one you were really impressed by? Let us know in the comments. And if we introduced you to one that's going into your top 10, then like the video and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.